want to make sure for the video switcher that last video needs to be unmuted on the YouTube. I'm your host for today, Mr. Faust. Today is Tuesday, February the 14th, 2023. Now, in recognition of Valentine's Day, we will end our show with a video segment spotlighting Valentine's Day, sponsored by Colossal Questions. But first, we're going to go to our Black History moment for today. Once again, we want to thank Ms. Carter for always providing one for us. And today, we're going to spotlight the ban on interracial marriage in the United States and how it was overturned because of one couple in 1967. Mildred and Richard Loving left their home state of Virginia to get married. And they were warned by Virginia state officials that getting married would be a violation of state law, as Richard was white and Mildred was not. When they returned home, Mildred was promptly arrested. When she was finally released, the couple was referred to the American Civil Liberties Union by Robert Kennedy, the ACLU, seeing an opportunity to end the anti-racist laws, jumped at the chance. I do apologize. After making their way through local and state courts, Loving v., which is versus Virginia's, was put before the Supreme Court, and the bans on interracial marriage were deemed unconstitutional. It was a landmark victory for couples of different races, and the Lovings are often heralded as being the catalyst for making it happen. The last law formally prohibiting interracial marriage was overturned in Alabama in the year 2000. All right, before we begin our announcements, we'll have two class announcement segments. So we'll turn it over to Ms. Tater for additional senior inauguration information, followed by Ella with information regarding next freshman class.
Hello seniors, I'm Ms. Tata, one of your senior class advisors. Senior inauguration is next week, February 16th. Here are a couple reminders before the day. Inauguration starts at 6, so please arrive on time with your guests. Seniors will sit in the front rows of the auditorium in an assigned seat, so please sit in the correct seat for the ceremony. Also, do not forget to wear all black for this event. If you are unable to get black pants, a black dress shirt, etc., no worries, please come see me or Miss Deardorff and we can help you out. I can't wait for the night and see you guys all next Thursday.
Attention class of 2026. Our next freshman class meeting will be on Tuesday, February 21st after school from 2:30 to 4 o'clock in the CCR lab across from the counseling offices. During the meeting, we will discuss class projects and fundraisers. If you would like to join us or have any questions, please see Ms. Miller or Ms. Ganley in guidance.
All right, and top of our report this morning, actually we need to go to the other, so let's move the camera over to the other side. Top of our report this morning, Chesapeake High School will be, we're taking the annual BCPS Stakeholder Climate Survey on Thursday at the end of the show. Feedback from the comprehensive survey guides the district budget, staff, and programs. Now, the survey is open to students in grades 3 through 12, as well as all parents, caregivers, staff, and community members, and is available in multiple languages. Students, please make sure that you have the means to complete this survey. Once again, it'll be on Thursday at the end of the BNN show. This is your opportunity for your voice to be heard. I'm going to scoot up a little bit just like that, so it'll be a higher one. There we go. Do you enjoy reading but never had the time to stop by the library? If so, Chesapeake High School has a free online library. This includes ebooks, audiobooks, and interactive books that are all accessible through your phone and your BCPS login. Simply scan the QR codes around the building and follow the directions on your phone from there. If you need any assistance or have any questions, please contact Mr. Erskines or Mrs. Mosley. And in class news, attention seniors, your cap and gown orders are $10 online or in person at the school store. Once again, you can order your cap and gown during lunch or before school. Cash and checks are accepted at the school store. In club news, National Honor Society members, it's just a reminder that your February monthly meeting will be held today after school in room 17 from 2:30 to 4 o'clock. If you're unable to attend, just please let Ms. Rhodey or Ms. Moore know. Please look in Schoology as well for a reminder of what you signed up for to bring for your Valentine's Day party. And in sports news, attention all boys lacrosse, any boys interested in lacrosse, I do apologize. Lacrosse meetings will take place on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and that begins tomorrow on Wednesday. It will take place in the ROTC room from 2:30 to 4 o'clock. Once again, all boys interested in lacrosse meetings will take place Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, beginning tomorrow. It will take place in the ROTC room from 2:30 to 4 o'clock. All right. And before we leave you, we would like to provide you with the history of Valentine's Day, sponsored by the Colossal Questions. Until next time, I'm Mr. Faust. Have a great day, Chesapeake.
Every year, millions of kids give cards and candy to their classmates. Every year, millions of kids give cards and candy to their classmates or secret crush. But why? Who invented Valentine's Day? And when did it start? Let's find out on today's episode of Colossal Question. As you probably know, Valentine's Day, also known as St. Valentine's Day, is a holiday held every year on February 14th to celebrate our loved ones, give them cards, candy, and other gifts to show them how we feel. Who is St. Valentine? And why was this lovely holiday named after him? It's hard to say. For starters, there are several different saints named Valentine. Experts can't say for sure which one is the man behind the holiday, but some believe it's named after Saint Valentine of Rome, who died in 269 AD after defying the emperor. Claudius II decided that single men made better soldiers than guys with wives and families, so he outlawed marriage for young men of fighting age. Saint Valentine defied the emperor's orders and continued performing marriage ceremonies for young, love-struck couples in secret until he was discovered and put to death. Okay, so the history of how the holiday got its name is murky to say the least, but what about its date? Why does Valentine's Day fall on February 14th? Most experts believe it was picked to keep the tradition of an old Roman festival called Lupercalia. It was a day-long holiday dedicated to love and fertility held on the 15th of February each year. As Christianity spread across the Roman Empire, Lupercalia was outlawed and replaced with a church-approved version held the day before, known as St. Valentine's Day, that took its place. By the Middle Ages, lovers began giving valentines to each other. The oldest known valentine was written in 1415 by Charles, Duke of Orleans, to his wife, while he was locked up in the Tower of London after being captured in battle. A woman named Esther Howland, known today as the mother of the American Valentine, invented the first mass-produced version, which was decorated with lace, colored paper, ribbons, and other things we're still using to make them. Today, almost 150 million Valentine's Day cards are sent every year, and that number is only growing. So this year, if you've got a special someone on your mind, do what people have done for thousands of years. Work up the nerve to write them a Valentine.